Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to You're the Batman. Today's, I was about to say BTAS, Batman Beyond episode is Spellbound. And also, real quick, right now, going through a little bit of a heat wave. So if you can hear a fan on, it's because it is so hot. I want to commit crimes like this heat. I'm a fat guy. This heat ain't it. Anyway, back to Spellbound. So it starts off that this one girl, she's leaving her boyfriend's house, and she she just has a random hairbrush up her ass. Like, I mean, genuinely, there's no better way to describe it because so she's wearing like I guess like a tube top and some shorts, and then there's a hairbrush like so imagine like here's the buttocks, her the hairbrush is like right on the back with like the part that you grab down in there, and I'm just like, why are you why are you doing that? That's not normal. That's not a thing people do. I've never seen a woman do that in my entire life. You can hold it. You don't have a purse or anything, and also, why the hairbrush? Like if you need the hairbrush so bad, take the purse with you. Like, but the reason for that was she then gets spellbound, and she imagines herself on a jungle adventure looking for treasure, and she pulls the brush out of her ass, and it turns out to be like a sword that she's seeing. So she gets to her house and steals this like priceless artifact, and then she dumps it in a volcano for like a sacrifice thing. But in reality, she just stole from her dad, and then dumped the thing into the river. And the bad guy, goodness gracious, it is late. Also, it's very hot, and very late. So I am warm and I am tired. So I'm sorry. The bad guy suit's kind of neat. It's just bunch of red and black swirls, and he's got like an eye on his hand when he like hypnotizes you. It's kind of like if Scarecrow and Mad Hatter had a baby. Honestly, that's the vibes I'm getting from this guy. So anyway, he tricks her into dumping the idol into the river, and then he has this like flying vehicle. They don't explain any of it. It's kind of funny, but he has this like big flying drone. It's like the the main part of it's like this big. It's like a big sphere, and then it looks like it just has a big ass stinger, like a wasp. And then that's good. Listen, that's it. It looks neat and it looks different, so I do like the design of it. So later in school, uh, Police Commissioner Gordon, she comes in, and she's talking to the guidance counselor, and he's like, "Listen, that girl's a troubled kid. In all honesty, she's probably making it all up. It's probably best if you just ignore her." And uh, Terry, he says something to Bruce, and Bruce is like, "You just, forget about it. It's probably nothing." Wait, God, listen, I can't. Ugh, stop yawning. My God, I'm sorry. It's not a boring episode. As I said, it's late. I'm tired. Um, so then later, another crime takes place, and it's this one guy who is maybe a curator of a museum. He works in a museum, and he is imagining that he has this dummy with this beautiful dress, but he's imagining he's in. Honestly, it looks like Vietnam, which it's so funny because it obviously takes place in the future. So I'm just like, did we have a Vietnam part two? And judging from the man's age, it would have been like taking place sometime around here. So I'm just like, what what happened? Are we having a Simpsons scenario where they definitely predicted the future here? But yeah, so he's imagining he's carrying his war buddy out in the field of battle when in reality nothing's really happening, and he's just like stealing this dress for this woman. And Batman shows up and he's fighting him because the guy thinks he's an enemy, and then he gets his head knocked in, and it's kind of like the the mind control from the Avengers that Loki does, just a little bonk on the head, that'll do it. So he's like, what the hell are you doing? Who the hell is that? What's going on here? So, and then Terry, he's like, hey, Bruce, remember that thing when you said not to worry about? And it actually turns out that she's telling the truth. Hey, look at me, Bruce. I'm Terry. I'm a better detective than you. Fuck you, Bruce. Which I do actually like that Bruce was the one that like discarded it, but Terry, it, actually being a good detective in this scenario, like this is what I do appreciate about the show. Like Terry is a very competent Batman. Like he really is a worthy successor. So anyway, uh, Terry, he's going to a friend's wedding. Well, his friend's mom is getting married, and this guy, he is like super duper rich and whatnot. And then during the right after the ceremony, she gets I don't know how it happened, but he had to like Spellbinder had to have like got a hold of her and whatnot, and then he like flashes her, and then she just starts like seeing bugs all around and like monsters, so she's running for dear life. So Batman, he has to worry about fighting Spellbinder and also saving the woman at the same time. Eventually, she discards all her jewelry, and Spellbinder, he like scoops it up and he starts flying away. And Terry, he catches up to him, but then Spellbinder, he uses his device to trick Terry into like thinking he's not where he is and whatnot. So he imagines himself on this like tropical island about to dive into this at the end of the waterfall into like a big cenote, and he's just jumping to his death. But Bruce, he's able to see it because he has the back computer hooked up to whatever Terry sees. So he's like, Terry, get your ass up. So he wakes up and he crashes and he like absolutely wrecks the bat suit, which it kind of does look cool wrecked. I'm not gonna lie, it's just a bunch of red wires everywhere. It looks very techy. Looks really cool. But I like how that's the second time in the show where like a hero's plan is I'm just gonna make them kill themselves, and that's the idea. Like, goddamn, the dark show. So anyway, Bruce, he's telling Terry like, hey, I got to look at his hand, and he's able to create these scenarios in people's minds. So they think, they hear, they see, they smell everything that he wants them to, and he's like, I don't really know what the connection is. So later in the school day, because it's like the next day, Batman, he's called to go see the guidance counselor, and the guidance counselor is like, hey, you work for a billionaire. And he's like, yeah. Boop. It turns out the guidance counselor all along was Spellbinder. So Terry, he goes to Wayne Manor and starts robbing the place, and Bruce, he is able to knock Terry out, and they're looking outside Wayne Manor, and Spellbinder's there. So he's like, hey, you want to fuck him up? And Batman's like, hell yeah, I do. So Batman gets into a fight with him again, absolutely wrecks his flying machine, and then the hunt begins for Spellbinder in like a forest, and there comes a point where like he gets shocked again, and Batman has to like coach him on what to do and whatnot until he finally snaps out of it, and now he's hunting Spellbinder for real. Uh, and then he like chases him to a cliffside, but then it turns out that that's a fake one. Before he even jumps off, he like calms himself down and just listens to the environment. And Spellbinder, he's right behind him, about to bash his fucking brains in with the rock, but he steps on a twig, and then Batman takes him out and saves the day and whatnot. So it turns out it is the guidance counselor, and the reason why he was going after all these people was because he was sick and tired of all these rich people complaining about their problems, so he wanted to make a profit off of it. I'm like, man, dude, that's really shitty. Like, you're hearing these kids talk about their, like, depression, anxiety, and whatnot, and you're like, I'm gonna rob you. I'm like, god damn, like, you could have done that to, like, so many different other people that could have deserved it, but you're like, nah, I'm a pick on these guys that are asking me for help. But yeah, good story altogether. It wasn't anything too spectacular though, but it wasn't anything bad. So 4-1, it's out of here. It's definitely not a 7, and I don't think I'd give it a 6 either. So a good 5, just better than average. Good stuff. Trying to think, is there anything else? I feel like there was something I wanted to say, but my mind's just kind of running a blank right now. Like I said, it's very hot. I'm very tired, so it's kind of hard to focus all at once. There was something else, but it doesn't matter. It's the end of the video. Whatever. Bye bye.